Hello everyone! Good day learners! Kumusta? I hope you're all doing well and doing good as I have so many things in store for you. Welcome to our subject, the introduction to the philosophy of the human person. So before we formally begin with our new lesson, particularly with exploring the philosophy of Emmanuel Levinas, allow me first to introduce to you our main objective for this lesson. So our main objective is to elaborate the philosophy of Emmanuel Levinas. For this lesson, we will talk about the philosophy of Emmanuel Levinas, but before we proceed with our main topic today, let's take first a closer look at this quotation. It is said that one can never love other persons if he or she does not know how to love himself or himself. This is actually one of our mantras or common perspectives, right? About how we'll show our ways or how we'll show the sense of our love to others. However, the Jewish philosopher Emmanuel Levinas, in which he has a contrary view regarding the said quotation. So, according to Emmanuel Levinas, we human beings don't really know how to love ourselves for the simple reason that we do not know really what is too much and what is too little for ourselves. Moreover, some individuals may also face some challenges, especially on how to love their own selves. We cannot really deny the fact that some people may also face challenges on how to really understand and internalize their ways on how to love themselves. In our real life, love may possibly be complicated, right? Especially to those individuals experiencing difficulties on how to love their own selves. That's why, according to Emmanuel Levinas, we as humans have insufficient awareness on how to love ourselves due to the fact that we are not being mindful on how to identify our way and reason as enough or even not, something like that. So aside from this one, according to Emmanuel Levinas, we do not really know what is enough for us. The word enough is in the Webster's dictionary, but it is not really present in the human vocabulary. In addition to that, we are being complicated. Sometimes we are being complicated in how to apply our awareness about love for our own self. There's something lacking for us about love, something like that. For this reason, human satisfactions or contentment appears to be almost impossible to achieve. As such, love that begins at home usually ends at home. So aside from this one, hence, according to Emmanuel Levinas, he claimed that we will learn how to love ourselves only if we have learned how to love other people. Love them first, only there will be able to learn how to love ourselves. May I say, moreover, in accordance with Levinas, loving others will be served as one of the first steps in order to learn about loving ourselves. Love has something to do with a selfless action sometimes. We need to care and show love to others in order to be more mindful enough to love ourselves properly. Therefore, according to Emmanuel Levinas, loving ourselves has something to do with making an act of love to others in order to gradually learn about loving ourselves. And that has something to do with the perspective of Emmanuel Levinas when it comes to love. So, putting it differently, okay, matutunan mo lang kung paano mahalin ang iyong sarili kung alam mo na kung paano mahalin ang iyong kapwa. Or we also, consider this one, matututunan mo rin lang kung paano pahalagahan ang iyong sarili kung alam mo rin kung paano pahalagahan ang iyong kapwa-tao. And it has something to do with the logic or the main possible, one of the reasons of Emmanuel Levinas about love. Okay? So aside from that, in terms of analogy, we should perform our responsibilities to other people first before our responsibilities to ourselves. In the first place, responsibility is essentially not for us. It is for the other people. Meaning to say, showing love is also considered as part of our responsibility for other people around us. In order to be rationally right, we need to love others due to the fact that it's an act of our responsibility according to Emmanuel Levinas. Moreover, in other words, according to Emmanuel Levinas, I understand responsibility as responsibility for the other. Thus, as responsibility for what is not my deed or for what does not even matter to me, or which is precisely does matter to me, is met by me as face. Okay? And aside from this one, according to Emmanuel Levinas, usually one of the responsible for what one does oneself, I say that responsibility is initially for the other. This means that I am responsible for his responsibility. Responsibility is to and for the other. Therefore, we as an individual is not just living for nothing. We still have purpose and our responsibility, and it's not only focusing on ourselves, but also on the other people. Hence, Emmanuel Levinas' perspectives about love is really something to do with a selfless love. It was not really a self-centered love. It is probably considered a selfless way of love, in which it is also considered as our self-responsibility. And that has something to do with the perspective or the viewpoint of Emmanuel Levinas when it comes to love. That's it. So thank you for listening, and I hope you've learned a lot for this short video lesson. Thank you so much. Bye everyone. So for more details or for more information, for more video lesson, don't forget to click and subscribe this video for more educational videos. Bye. Thank you.